Hey everybody, it's Darren from the Deep Cave Podcast, and it's time for another Deep Cave Plays. No video for me this week. I'm just not feeling up to being on camera. It's a podcast. Those are audio. You want video? Go find a vodcast somewhere. We do normally have me on camera. I just didn't want to this time. Today, we are playing Star Ocean. Sorry, I skipped the opening cutscene, because you don't really need it. We're playing Star Ocean The Last Hope, the 4K Full HD Remaster, which they say does not run on the Steam Deck, and yet, guess what I'm running it on? Yeah. Alright, so I'm a sucker for RPGs, and I'm a sucker for space, and the Star Ocean franchise has always appealed to me, although this is the first time I've played it. So, 4.5 hours in. Let's see what we can get up to. Alright, so I'm going to warn you real quick. Voice acting in this game is a bit, not great. Not great. I don't remember what direction I'm supposed to be going. So let's just go this way. I'm in this citadel right now, and we're looking to cure a disease in a nearby village that turns people to stone. You know how it is. Man, all these stupid chests sealed.
Hey, do you think we could use this to get down? Look!
Yeah, that's safe.
It may be worth a try. In fact, to be honest...
Yeah, I don't see any other way. All right, I'll give it a shot.
We could go back the way we came, guys.
I'll go down alone and make sure it's safe. The rest of you can follow behind.
No way! Edge, you are not going first!
What the heck,
No,
Raimi?
no, and no! To think you would even... Edge! You pervert!
Pervert.
Pervert? What are you talking about?
Look, I'm going down first, okay? That's the end of that!
And then we don't even get to see it. So I guess the assumption is that I would have stared up at my partner's butt while she climbed down. Which, to be fair, I mean, she was probably right. Alright, what did we learn? Combat's done in real time, but you, I don't know if I would say it's random encounters, but sometimes it's just hard to avoid an encounter, if that makes sense. The map button is start, and the menu button is Y, and I keep getting them confused for whatever reason. Yeah, let's get back to town. Clearly nothing bad has happened, right? Ah! I'm trying to open the darn map. What's that grass?
Here we go.
Ooh, I got big berries. Haha, haha. I like the little dash button because, frankly, it would take too long otherwise. And you can tell this is an older game because camera sometimes does not work with you. I guess we're supposed to go into the town. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes, kid. Eh. I should probably buy some of those books, but I'm gonna need to learn how to fight. I've been kind of getting my butt handed to me in recent battles. Ooh. I don't know who we're supposed to talk to in this village. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell that. Alright. Sorry, I know this is super interesting. But you know, RPGs, that's something you deal with, is item management, all that stuff. Promise we'll get to combat soon. But the long and short of the story so far is that, you know, turns out that World War III happened on Earth. We ruined the planet. And adventurers, explorers, whatever, have been sent out to Star Trek it up, you know? Seek out new life and new civilizations, with the bonus of colonizing the heck out of those civilizations. You know how it is. Little girl with a big brown ribbon tied around her waist. Okay, well, I guess I'll go find the kid. Nope, that's a little boy. Nope, not you either. At least the kids look like kids and not like just really weird looking adults. Alright, we did it. We solved the quest. I'm assuming that building up there is where we need to go, but first let's get this taken care of so we can, I don't know, get some experience or like a good thank you. This is not... Okay, there's a save point. That's cool, but this is not where I was headed. I mean, I could probably afford to stay the night. Just a man, a woman, an alien dude, and a small child all traveling together. Nothing weird about any of that. I mean, hey, we paid to stay in the hotel, so I reckon we can rummage through their stuff. Someone already took this stuff. Boo. Wonder if that's a case of you can either get one or the other, but you can't get both. Now, where was the store? Was it this one? Was that the one where the kid was missing from? Yeah. Yeah, this kid needs help. My cat has gone missing. He went south into the silent forest and hasn't come... Oh. No, your cat's dead. Okay. Need a lot of those. I don't know what that does. Oh, wait. Yeah. A couple of those. All of those. Yep. 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 Ooh. I don't know what that is, but looks important. All of this looks important. Alright, I need 10 insect legs, and I need to find a cat. It is in the forest to the south. Okay. Well, I know what we're gonna do. We could advance the story, or, hear me out, we go looking for a cat. Wait a minute. Okay, naturally this map is not going to help me unless I'm out of the village. So let's leave the village. That's the way I came in. We gotta go see Ludi. Oh, fine. Okay. Where? Ah. Okay, if we get voice acting, prepare, because the little girl is probably the worst of the bunch. Here we go.
I see. Ludi, teach me the symbol. I'll try my bestest to learn
Please,
it,
Miss
okay?
Lutia.
Not so long ago, there was a case of Boculus in this village as well. I administered the Boculus patient my healing symbol, but unfortunately I was unable to cure him. Oh no.
What does that mean?
I don't know,
Means we wasted our time, buddy.
but I can tell you that this particular case of Boculus was unlike any other I've seen. Healing symbols are crafted by learning the source of the sickness and incorporating that knowledge into the symbol. To cure this new form of Boculus, we need to uncover its source.
How do we do that?
That, I'm afraid I do not know.
Anytime there's something you don't know, you just ask Grandpa. Grandpa knows everything, Kay.
Ah, Gimdo, that's right.
Right. We're going back to Trion.
Wait. Take this.
A symbol stone.
You don't miss a trick, do you, Lim?
That's nothing.
A symbol stone?
To create a healing symbol for this sickness, you must first discover its source and bring it back. The symbol stone is a vessel for that purpose.
So it's kind of like a sample container.
So we find this source of the disease and put it in here.
That's right. I should be the one to make the journey, but
We'll handle it for you. We've got our reliable little friend Lim here to help us, after all.
Friend? Friends. Friends. That kind of makes me smile, Kay.
Oh? You're not used to having many friends, Limmel?
Blah. I don't need friends like you.
I'd like to sit down and have a serious talk with you sometime.
Come on. Let's get back to the village, Kay.
You see what I'm talking about? That kid, man. It's like the child they got to... It's either a child doing the role and just reading it with no emotion whatsoever, or it's an adult who thinks that the child has no soul and is reading it as such. And so far, it's like... Okay, it's my biggest complaint about the game. I do have one other complaint, and that is in certain areas, it is practically impossible to backtrack without running into monsters. Alright, combat. Time to show you combat. There's a kid. What are you freaking doing, kid?
Come on, now's our chance. Take this advantage.
Apprentice scumbag? Come on, get up, get up.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Alright, so if you hold the guard button while you're fighting, and then you dodge at the last second, you activate a blind side, which is what I did to finish that fight. Otherwise, the combat is in real time. But yeah, the blind side is done to give yourself a little bit of a bonus. And you can swap between party members on the fly. Let's activate another fight, and I'll show you. So just by hitting the left or right bumper, you can move to a different party member. And it's pretty much just, you know, whenever you want to swap party members, you can.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Your party is smart enough to, you know, fight on their own. You can give them some pointers or some parameters if you want them to fight a certain way. But for the most part, you can just kind of leave them be, and they know what to do. They won't heal you, though. You're going to have to handle healing yourself. Oh. I have too many big berries. Well, I'm fine with that. But the combat is fun, and it doesn't last very long, which is good. It doesn't overstay its welcome. Kind of button mashy if you want. There are some enemies... Oh.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
There are some enemies that are a pain in the butt. They will, and these enemies are usually smart, and they'll swarm you if they get the opportunity. You'll be surrounded by like 4 or 5 all attacking you at once if you're not careful.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Now, another thing you'll notice on the combat screen is a little bar that says rush. Whenever, you know, certain parameters are met, you've taken enough damage, you've dealt enough damage, that kind of thing.
Here we go.
Then you'll be able to, you know, activate abilities that basically let you kind of run Hulkamania for a little bit on your enemies.
This may look like
The bonus board is something that activates with each successful fight. And whenever it's broken, then all of your bonuses that you've earned go away. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize that that Edge was knocked out. Crap. Oh man, see, this is what I'm talking about. If you're not careful, enemies will just wreck you. You can pause the combat at any time by pressing the Y button, so then you can heal or whatever. But yeah, like just like that, the combat can turn real quick.
All right, nice job.
So yeah, you got kind of the idea of combat and also
Now that's what I'm talking about.
just how fast
maybe now I
things
can be of some help to everyone.
can go poorly. They can go poorly pretty quick. Alright, what do we have here? I'm not sure what the status is on Limmel. Obviously, she's dealing with something. Paralysis. That's probably it. Yeah. Alright, let's keep moving. What's over here? Well, we can't do any mining, so let's just move on. Try to always get the enemies from behind. Gives you a bit of an advantage. Yeah, you barely get up, and then your enemies are all, like, wailing on you.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
This feels pretty good, Kay.
All right, what was I doing?
Here we go.
Nope. Leave me alone. All right, let's fight. But yeah, you can bring up a radial menu where you can mess with your tactics and all that stuff by pressing the Y button on the Xbox controller. If you're using PlayStation controller, it's a triangle button.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Useful experience indeed.
Some of the phrases you'll hear are pretty darn repetitive, so that's also a problem.
There you are.
Sorry, I'm just checking the map often because I want to make sure I'm going in the right direction. I think that exclamation point is where I'm headed. What the heck is this? It's a tree. It's a killer tree. Okay.
We don't have to this.
Holy cow! Wow. Oh, and it just won't stop, so... Oh, man. Wow.
I could have done this all by myself. Too easy.
Those trees were a nightmare. They just straight up wrecking us. All right. Do I want to fight the tree? Yeah. I need the experience.
We don't have time to play.
Man, it must be nice for my enemies to just be defeated before I can do anything about it.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
Okay. All right. See if we can find that cat. Oh, we gotta go back. Yay. Before that, I just want to explore a little bit. See if I can find the cat.
There you are.
Yep. You want to go?
They should have more respect.
This may look like a snap.
was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Useful experience indeed.
Yeah. It's fine. Run past the giant turtle.
There you are.
Here I am. Nope. I'll deal with you when I want to. I want to find that cat. Is that the cat? What is that? Fairy orchid. Okay. Come here.
There you I should have more respect.
I was just getting warmed up. Bring 'em on.
Diligence, diligence.
I like how those enemies yell, "I don't want to die." You know? It's like the game's trying to make you feel bad, even though they're trying to kill you. I'm just going to run past everything. I want to get us back to the village before I quit. You know, these videos usually only last about a half hour, and you've pretty much seen what there is to see about Star Ocean. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the premise, and I'm going to keep playing because I'm a sucker for an RPG in space. And this one's got a lot of exploration and all of the boxes. It kind of reminds me of the Ys or Ys or however you want to pronounce it series. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I've got the fairy orchid. Is that all I need? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to save and quit. But, you know, I mean, the visuals are pretty good, especially for a remaster of an older game. The cast is charming, if not a little bit weird. It is a Japanese RPG. And I love the idea of traveling to different planets and trying not to be killed by the things that live on those planets. As someone who loves Mass Effect and someone who also, like I said, loves JRPGs, this ticks a lot of boxes for me. You know what also ticked boxes for me? If you listen to the podcast, Geek Cave Podcast is available on all your favorite podcast services. So please check us out. And you can also find video versions of our podcast right here on YouTube. So until then, hopefully you've enjoyed this brief look at Star Ocean. I promise that the full review is going to be more fun than what little bit of gameplay that you saw. So watch for the, or listen, I guess, for the full review coming in February. I'll see you later. And remember, until we meet again, everyone is a geek for something. At least that's what I've been told.